I know what I want my songs to express, but everything important will go unsung. It's my fault. She has done nothing wrong, but she takes all the blame for me. I can't stand it any longer. What is this? It feels like a diary entry of some sort.
I don't know. Dude wants to say something, but can't? And everybody's bagging on some girl, but she's actually covering up for the dude. Guess he feels bad about it. What gives?
Kanji-kun is using deduction.
Huh?
It's amazing how humans grow. I never thought I'd see the day Kanji would use his brain. I can barely contain myself. I'm so happy for you, Kanji.
I can't help but nod proudly, and everyone, even Sumomo, follows suit. Of course, his deduction wasn't as refined as Naoto-kun's or Senpai's, but knowing that Kanji was seriously trying to figure out this case made me happy.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Ugh, what a racket. Even in a place like this, you're squabbling and fighting like children in a playground? Honestly, can't you be more civilized?
Miss Ochimizu!
Huh? Wait, really?
I can't believe my eyes. Standing at the door and cutting off our conversation with a cold retort is Mizochimizu herself.
Huh? But didn't you get snatched up by that ribbon stuff?
That's correct. It was, well, surreal, to say the least. But when I came to, I was lying on the ground. So I walked here as I assessed the situation.
I'm sorry, but you walked here? Did you not come across any anybody suspicious along the way?
Yes, I did, but they didn't do anything. They just vanished into thin air the moment they saw me. I was surprised at first, but if that's how they are, then there's not much point in dwelling on it, is there?
What? How they are? That's it?
Excuse me, but despite the odd situation, you don't seem terribly surprised. Why is that?
It's a waste of time and energy. Standing around in shock won't accomplish anything, will it?
That is true, but
Yeah, that's Mizochimizu, alright. Cold, uncompromising, and condescending. But how could you not get shaken up in a weird situation like this?
I'm not as inflexible as you'd think. Taking everything into account, it's fairly obvious that something supernatural is going on here. But as of now, I doubt that my actions will bring about any positive change. So why even panic? You, on the other hand, look to have far more experience in this field than I do. You instantly reacted to the situation when Konami was about to be dragged in. I'm assuming you've come here to save Sumomo and the others?
Well, yeah.
Then you have my gratitude. Thank you. At the very least, Sumomo is safe thanks to you.
Huh? Seeing Mizochimizu bow her head so low startles me. I mean, she is a very professional person, but I've never been thanked by her so formally.
what? Miss Ochimizu, please stop that. I mean, we only...
You only what? Only did what was natural? Then it's only natural for me to thank you as well.
Never mind. In an instant, she's back to her usual condescending self.
What's wrong with you? Can't tell if you're really grateful or not.
You have an opinion on the matter?
No, damn it! Ugh. You're a major pain in the ass, you know that? Just get on with the conversation already.
So, Miss Ochimizu, why are you here? You seem like a rational person. I think you came to us for a reason.
As a matter of fact, yes. I'll get right to the point. If you're going ahead, leave Sumomo here. You clearly aren't fazed by incidents like these, but it's not anything Sumomo and I are used to. If we were to stick together, you would have to constantly worry about Sumomo. I need you to save all 4 of the girls. Any potential unnecessary issues should be avoided to ensure success. Moreover, Sumomo doesn't appear to have the energy to go with you.
What? I turned to Sumomo and realized that Mizochimizu's right. She looks really pale. Gah, we messed up. We took the situation for granted. We thought we were being considerate of Sumomo, but we totally missed how exhausted she was. I guess Mizochimizu was paying much closer attention to Sumomo than we were.
Whoa, Momo-chan, you look pale. Are you all right?
Yeah. I just got a pretty fierce dizzy spell.
She's in no condition to travel. Whether she goes with us or not, Sumomo-san needs some rest.
Yeah, you're right. I don't sense any shadows around here, so it's probably safer to stay in this room than go anywhere. And I gotta admit, if we all move on, I don't think we can handle the shadows while protecting Sumomo.
But is it really okay to leave Momo-chan here all by herself?
He's right. Sumomo-san would feel anxious if she were left here alone.
Alone? No, I'll stay with her. Did you forget? The mob outside won't attack me. And even in case they do, 2 of us will have a higher chance of survival than just her alone.
Mizochimizu's proposal makes sense, but we can't bring ourselves to just agree, and we look at each other uncertainly. No, this isn't right. At times like this, you-senpai always made the decision for the group. This time, we need to make the decision ourselves. Plus, I'm somehow the team leader right now.
Okay, but please, don't do anything risky. You should be safe as long as you stay quiet in this room.
Understood. Did you hear her, Sumomo?
Yes, ma'am.
Go whenever you're ready. I wish you luck.
Alright guys, let me contact Senpai before we leave. I want to see how they're doing. It'll only take a moment, so everybody take a breather, okay?
I distanced myself from the others so I can concentrate and contact Senpai. I took a quick glance at everyone else, but it looks like they're taking the opportunity to chat and relax. Mizochimizu's just sitting at the makeup station, staring blankly at that note.
Hey, I still don't have a handle on her, but you think that Ochimizu lady ain't as bad as we thought?
Kanji-kun, she's still in earshot.
Deep sigh. Helped. After Rize's team left the dressing room, Sumomo uncomfortably sat and watched Ochimizu, who paced about the room as if lost in thought.
How is your LMB practice coming along? Have you memorized your dance routines?
Oh, yes.
Can you execute them flawlessly?
Oh, no. Not yet.
I see.
Ma'am? You mind taking a look at my, solo?
Sure. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Sumomo took a stance in front of Ochimizu, then began dancing as if her life depended on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8.
Stop. Wrong, wrong, wrong. No, the feeling's not right at all. Listen, there's an emotion to those steps. Imagine this. You approach a man whose life you just saved, only for him to shoot you in the stomach. Blood gushes from the wound. You fall to your knees, clench your fists, and roar in shock and disbelief. What the hell is this?
Blood from the gut? How am I supposed to put that in my dance?
Ochimizu's got some fancy ideas, to say the least. Anyways, we leave Sumomo and Mizochimizu in the dressing room and move on. After a while, I realized that our surroundings had changed, something different from the dollhouse before. Everyone else knows it too, and we all take in the sight as we continue walking. In the end, it's Teddy who speaks up. Oh no, we found Tuxedo Mask's castle.
Whoa! Everything changed again. It's all fancy now, like a princess's castle. It brings back fond memories of Yuki-chan. Oh, my heart's pounding out of my fur.
Teddy, less blabbing and more moving. We've got a long way to go, and we want to get to the rendezvous point before Senpai's team.
The change of scenery did bother me a little, but we don't have time to waste. I found out when I contacted Senpai that their team had just saved Tamami, which means that there are 2 left. We still need to save Tomoe and Nozomi.
Hey, Kanji, there's something that I've been wondering about.
Huh? What's up?
Well, you know how shadows already existed in my world, right? So seeing them around in there is nothing special. But this place isn't connected to my world. So how come there's tons of shadows here?
Oh, that's 'cause, I don't know. Hell, you're the one who's supposed to know about the shadow stuff.
Actually, Teddy has a valid point. We've encountered quite a number of shadows so far. It'd be understandable if this was the TV world, because we know that to be the shadow's natural habitat. But in this world's case, if our current theory is that all the shadows thus far existed here to begin with, it seems doubtful at best.
It didn't occur to me, but yeah, there's a lot we don't know about this world. Even assuming that voice made this place, where'd all these weird shadows come from?
Hey, how's this? Maybe they just pop out of nowhere.
That is highly unlikely. More to the point, there were no signs of shadows reappearing in the path we took from the entrance. Otherwise, we wouldn't have left Sumomo-san and Miss Ochimizu back in the dressing room.
Well, yeah, but...
That's for sure. I can't sense any shadows from the path we came. Also, we stayed in that room back there for a while, but I didn't feel any shadows show up or reappear nearby, so I don't think they'll keep coming out endlessly.
I don't smell any shadows behind us either. Huh? Wait, Rise-chan, you can sniff out shadows without using a persona?
No, I can't tell their smell. I sort of feel their presence somehow. Nothing specific like their exact locations. Not only that, I can communicate without using my persona, up to a certain distance. It's weird.
Come to think of it, when we were dancing, you provided our musical accompaniment, yet your persona wasn't even summoned.
Oh, oops. I forgot to tell Naoto-kun and the others. With my support type persona, I can sense some of the rules of this world. I try to explain it to the others in simple terms.
In this world, we can convey our emotions to others through dancing and music. And so can shadows, right? Maybe the nature of this place makes it easier for our thoughts and feelings to reach others.
I see. That makes a great degree of sense considering the culprit's objective.
You can do all that? Damn, getting to be more and more like Teddy.
She's gonna start talking bear puns.
Excuse me? Are you saying I'm round and fat?
What? What's with all the Teddy hate? I'm a handsome boy behind the fur, you know.
Stop Teddy Hate 2015. Join the conversation.
You really do put on a good show. But try as you might, it's still pointless.
There you are. Everyone, stay on guard.
Do you hate me that much? You're so friendly with each other. Why do you refuse to form bonds with us?
We want bonds too. I'm gonna keep making really dumb shadow voices and catchphrases for him. The black mist swarms before us without any warning and morphs into a horde of shadows. Enough already! I've run out of patience for the voice. I start yelling into the empty air.
Yeah, whatever. What you have isn't a bond. It's just brainwashing. Being tied down like that, forced to throw away your real self. I feel sorry for these shadows.
Oh, that's not true. They're all here because they wanted a special bond with me.
They did?
That's right. Can't you hear them? They want to connect with you too.
More Persona 4 games! At the word connect, the shadows grab the ribbons wrapped around them and hold them out towards us. They look like they're beckoning us, inviting us to join them. It sends chills down my spine.